week meditation. My name is Faye with Your Mindful Breath, and I go live here on this platform every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. We did move it from 12:30 to 1 o'clock Eastern Time to accommodate my newer schedule that I have. So thank you for your patience, and I'm super excited to be here. My mission is to empower you to invite in a little more joy, peace, and presence into your life. And, if you're here live, feel free to drop a comment letting me know how you're feeling today. Or if you're here catching the replay, drop a hashtag replay down in the comments below. And also tell me how you're doing. What's going on in your life? Today's practice, I am focusing on a meditate and move practice. And meditate and move for mental wellness specifically. Obviously, this page, my content, we talk about mental wellness all the time in different forms, but it's definitely not something that we always talk about because it's not always visible on the outside. It's something that you have to look internally, reflect on, have personal discussions with, be vulnerable and stuff like that. So mental wellness is not something that's super easy to just give you some medicine to heal or to recover or to improve upon. Sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes it requires something else. But for me, I know my mental wellness, my ability to cope with difficult situations, handling uncertainty, building positive relationships, and having healthy boundaries, to a couple of the things that have been really beneficial for me in regards to mental wellness has been to be able to move and connect to my breath and be able to be in stillness with myself, right? Because when we are busy all the time, we're moving constantly, we're distracted by TV, sounds, radio, animals, friends, family, all of these things. And it can just be overwhelming to constantly hear this chatter and never have time for your own thoughts and feelings. And so this right here, this practice is a short 15-minute break for you to be able to take some time to disconnect from the rest of the world. So, maybe close out of those extra browsers that you might be on, put your phone on mute, which I'm actually going to do right now for my phone. Put it on focus mode or do not disturb mode. Had a quick pause there to prevent me from having distractions during this very intentional time of checking in on my own mental wellness. For today's practice, we are going to do a little bit of shaking to just simply notice what it feels like to be moving the body. And then we'll move into some slower and more gentle stretches. And of course, feel free to modify or do the things that feel right for you. Don't ever need to feel like you have to push yourself or extend or strain yourself in order to follow my instruction. That's never the purpose. It's much less about the movement and the stretches. It's much more about your ability to connect with yourself. Hello, friends. Hey, Peter. Welcome. Glad you could make it. So we're going to do a little bit of shaking. We're going to do a little bit of gentle stretching, and then we're going to move into a short breath practice where we will be doing our 1/3 part breathing. So 1/3 part breathing is we just take a normal breath in, and then we're going to exhale for 1/3 each time. So 3 times. So for example, if you exhale for a count of 6, you would do 3 increments of 2 breaths or 2 counts of exhale. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it definitely doesn't need to be precise. Like you don't need to count 1, 2. It can be kind of up to you. It's just allowing you a way to connect to your breath and focus in on what that feels like in your body. So no worries, no stress about if it's perfectly 1/3. Like I know sometimes I get stressed out when I get instructions like that. So I just want to preface, you do not have to be perfect at any of this or any of the moves, as long as you're taking this time to be intentional and leaning into your own mental wellness and how you're feeling in this moment. So we'll go ahead and get started with a few of the called like shaking your bones. So we're going to just take our hands and start to slightly shake them. And you could be seated or standing for this practice. It doesn't matter. If you're seated, it makes shaking the legs a little bit easier because you're not going to be standing on them, right? So you can shake as fast or as slow as you like. And we're just gently shaking the arms. Maybe you start to include the shoulders up, down. Maybe you start to move the head. Maybe you start to include the belly and the hips. And then you kind of bring up your feet and you can start kicking them and moving them. And so we're going to do this for a few more breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Just moving the body, allowing it to flow wherever it feels like. Maybe you close your eyes if you don't want any looks, but I'm personally in my home, so no one else besides you guys are looking at me. So go ahead and feel free to be crazy, move, shake your body, your head, your hands, your feet, everything. We'll do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can start to slow down the shaking, gently allowing the hands and the body to settle back into either your seat or your standing posture, whatever it is, and just simply take a moment to notice what sensations you feel in the body. Maybe you feel some tingling, shortness of breath. I know I do. And just see if you can take a moment to allow the breath to return back to normal, allowing the sensations to be there. Maybe you take a moment to notice the quality of the thoughts in the mind. What's going on right now? Did that feel difficult? Easy? Is your mind racing? Or is it quiet and relaxed? There's no wrong answer here. Allowing the heartbeat to return back to normal. We'll take a couple of deep breaths. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, filling all the way up. And then a slow and even exhale out through the mouth, releasing, letting everything go. 2 more times just like that. Big, rich inhale, breathing in. And then a slow and even exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. One more time. Big, rich, and even inhale in through the nose, filling all the way up. Noticing the fullness of the breath at the top. And then exhale, sigh it out, releasing, letting everything go. Allowing the shoulders to relax down and away from the ears. Loosening any gripping tension you might be holding in the jaw or the face. And just move into some gentle stretching now. We'll take our hands, inhaling them slowly up over our head. And exhale, drawing those shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Inhale the shoulders up. And then exhale the shoulders down. Creating space, length in the spine. Sitting nice and tall. Inhale those hands up. And exhale the shoulders down. One more time. Inhale those shoulders up. And exhale the shoulders down. We'll take our hands down by our side. And then on our next inhale, we'll raise them up. And we'll exhale and twist over to one side. That hand in the front can come rest on your knee or thigh. And maybe the gaze goes over that shoulder that you're twisting towards. Or maybe it stays in the front. Whatever feels most comfortable on your neck. Allowing you to breathe in and breathe out. Inhale again. Bringing the hands up to the sky. And then we'll exhale and twist over to that opposite side. Breathing in and breathing out here. Noticing what it feels like to be moving with your breath. Let's inhale those both hands back up to the sky. We'll do this twist one more time. On your exhale, twist over to that one side. Inhale those hands back up. And exhale those hands back down and twist over to the opposite side. Inhale, returning back to center. We're going to exhale one hand down by our side, and we'll start to hinge over towards that down hand. So my right hand is down to the ground, and my left hand is up to the sky, and I'm just doing the side body twist or side body stretch. Inhale, both hands up again to the sky. Exhale that left hand down or the opposite hand down, bending over to that hand that's towards the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. And then exhale, drawing the hands down to heart center. Let's take a moment here to breathe regularly. Breath in and breath out. And you can allow the hands to lower down to your lap or wherever comfortable. And we'll move into the 1/3 part breathing. So again, to reiterate, we'll take a big breath in, and then as we breathe out, we'll breathe out in thirds. So making that exhale extend out onto 3 breaths. So breathing in, and then exhale. Exhale again. One more exhale. Beautiful. Let's do that a couple more times. Breathing in through the nose, filling all the way up. Noticing the fullness of the breath. And then a slow and even exhale for 1/3. Another 1/3. And then another. Releasing any air that's left. Do this again. Nice big rich inhale, filling all the way up. And then breathing out for 1/3. Another 1/3. And then finally, any remaining air that might be in the body, in the lungs, let it go. One more time. Big, rich inhale in through the nose, filling all the way up. 1/3 exhale. Another 1/3 exhale. And then finish breathing out all of the air. Take a moment to notice what it feels like as you allow the breath to return back to its normal breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Seeing if you can relax the shoulders, the jaw. Are you holding onto anything right now? See if you can loosen. See if you can let go and release that tension. Allow yourself to be present here in the body. Simply noticing what's showing up for you. If there's any discomfort, maybe tingling, maybe just a wandering mind. It's okay to simply acknowledge what's here and be present with it without attaching any story or other feelings towards what's going on. Just simply noting and being present with what's here. Continuing to practice this, whether in meditation or out of meditation, can help to develop this concept of equanimity, this idea of being able to be present with whatever's here without necessarily being triggered or pulled into it, into the story or the attachment you have to whatever is going on. It's a skill that we can practice wherever we are, a skill that we can take when we need it. allowing ourselves to be grateful for this moment of stillness, reflection. Invitation to bring the hands up to the heart space. Maybe a smile drawing to the lips. Just simply noticing what that feels like. Is it uncomfortable? Is it easy? Breathing into the hands, breathing into the heart. A space where we can hold acceptance and compassion and kindness for ourselves and for others. Maybe taking a moment to bow the chin down towards the chest, and just expressing gratitude and thank yous for the time that you've taken out of your day to check in with yourself, to check in on your mental wellness. Maybe you say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking a big breath in through the nose. We'll exhale and sigh it out through the mouth, releasing, letting everything go. Beautiful. 2 more times, just like this. Nice deep inhale in. And sigh it out, releasing, letting go of what no longer serves you. One more time, making it the best one yet. See if you can get the deepest, biggest inhale in through the nose. Noticing what that fullness feels like as you breathe in. And then exhale, sighing it out, releasing. Allowing the hands to come down to the lap, allowing the eyes to blink open, welcoming yourself back into this space. Thank you so much for practicing with me today for your meditate and move practice. If this was fun or interesting to you and you're interested in learning more about it, I am hosting a meditate and move for mental wellness challenge. And this is something I'm still working out the details. So if you are interested in joining, I'd love to get a few details from you and understand kind of maybe what you're looking for, like how long you would like this challenge to go for, how many minutes the practice should be each day, recorded or live sessions. I would love to know so I can cater to those needs. And I am super excited for this Meditate and Move Mental Wellness Challenge. It's going to be lots of fun, and I can't wait to host it. And I think it'll probably be either later this month or early July, depending on timing and what's going on and how long the challenge will be. I think it's going to range between probably 5 to 15 days, and the practices might be between 15 minutes to 30 minutes. We'll do a little bit of yoga movement or other types of movement, and then we'll have some sort of breath work or meditation that will go along with it. So I am super excited about this. And if you are interested in learning more about how to do this or how to participate or where you can join, feel free to comment down below. I think I put it in the caption. I don't remember exactly what I called it, but Meditate and Move Challenge. Or if you just want to send me a DM, I'm pretty confident I'll know what you're talking about. And I will send you over that information. Or you can just check the link in my bio where I have a little survey of some information to gather of kind of, again, the details of what that would look like. And I think if you include your email on that as well, you'll also be in for the when it goes live. I'll be able to share that with you. All right. Thank you so much again for joining me today for your midweek meditation. Thank you, Peter, for being here. You are in a crowded museum, so yeah, I could understand that being not the right place to do a lot of shaking, but it's a practice you can take with you for later, for sure. Thank you for being here, and have a good rest of your day at work. And yeah, if you enjoyed this practice, definitely leave a comment down below letting me know how it went for you. And again, definitely check out the challenge if this at all was interesting or you want to learn more about it, feel free to send me a DM or comment down below. And I will be here next Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Yep, next Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern time on this platform for another meditate and move stretch session. Farewell, friends, and I will see you next